Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's followers, they were doing Nagar Sankirtan. Shah Hussain Shah, he was the Muslim leader. So many people, those who are envious of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's group, there are some Brahmanas, smarta Brahmanas, they are envious. They were really very much upset with the Sankirtana movement. They complained to Hussain Shah. So Hussain Shah told, anybody coming with the cymbals and drums, mridangas, you can break them. Don't allow them to do Nagar Sankirtan. And he broke also. Many people, their leaders, they broke many mridangas, this, that and that. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, you need not bother. Tomorrow we are all going. Many mridangas and cymbals. They went. They went in front of the Hussain Shah's residence. Please understand, those who have Krishna, they have no fear. Anyone has fear, he doesn't have Krishna. Isn't it? If you have Krishna, everything is there. Ninina, Ma, Suchaha. Sarvadharman Paritaja, Mam Ekam Saranam Braja, Aham Tvam Sarva Papebhya, Moksha Ishyami Ma Suchaha. So they were upstates, Hussain Shah, they didn't come. All together they were doing congregational chanting of Hare Krishna mantra. Then they stopped it. Then they thought that, oh, they are in peace. Now we can come down. He came down. Then he argued with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is Muslim from Quran, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu giving all appropriate answers. So he understood, Hussain Shah. What he understood? I am defeated. I cannot defeat Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he called him as cousin, brother, nephew. So those days and all like that one, in one village, those who are living together, they have relationship. It's not like our blood relations. Living together. Either they are Muslims or Hindus, they are also having this. That way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mother becomes an aunt. So like that one, you are my nephew, why you are coming to fight with me? Isn't it? We should understand that those who have Krishna, they have no fear. They can even convince others. If we understand Krishna consciousness, we can easily convince others. If we cannot convince, it doesn't mean, it means that we are not aware of fully Krishna consciousness. You understand? We should first learn, we should become perfect. Then only we can make imperfect perfect. Okay? Then onwards, these Hussains are declared. They can do any number of Nagar Sankirtans. No one will object to them. You understand? So here you can find that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not pinpointing Hussain said that you are doing something wrong. Is that right? He didn't come and he didn't fight with him. He was asking from Quran and he is answering from Bhagavad Gita, scriptures. So this way, a devotee, without finding faults with others, should convince them. This is possible only if we get mercy of Krishna. If we don't have mercy of Krishna, we cannot convince anyone. In fact, in our ISKCON, we are really very, very fortunate. Anyone who is not adopting the principles of ISKCON, they are unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate. For us, from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then 6 Goswamis, Bhakti Vinod Thakura, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami, and then Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, they all argued in all directions, in all subject matters. Everything is cleared up. Now we need not discuss any point. It is only the duty of ours is to accept. We cannot discuss. Those who are discussing means, those who want to discuss means, they do not want to accept. Isn't it? They do not want to accept. So please understand that we don't want any discussion for any matter. First of all, we should accept. Of course, we may not understand the point. Then submissively we should ask, how can I understand? Please explain me. But we cannot argue with, okay? We should submissively. If at all we want to understand. If we want to challenge, then we will never understand the truth. We cannot challenge anyone. Please understand that. Challenging is not in Krishna consciousness. What else is not there in Krishna consciousness? One or two? There is no escapism. There is no criticism. There is no fight-falding. There are so many things. Isn't it? So in this way, this chanting of the holy names are very important. Because the Krishna cannot descend now to these earthly planets. In Kali Yuga. But before that one, he was there. 5,000 years back, he was here. Isn't it? In Kurukshetra, they are going to come up with a big temple now. With the Krishna Arjuna temple. 5,000 years back he was here, but now he cannot come. Isn't it? So he went to some other Brahmanda. From our universe he went to another universe and he is doing his pastimes there. But what? How can we have Krishna now? If Krishna left our universe, went to some other universe, then how can we have? Nama. There is no difference between Krishna's person and Krishna's name. This very important point we should understand. It's not necessary that we should have Krishna here in front like Arjuna had Krishna. That's not necessary. But the same effect, what Arjuna got from Krishna at that time, the same thing now we can have. Without Krishna, but with Krishna holy name and Krishna are words, instructions through Bhagavad Gita. There is no difference. That's why we need to come in. We need to come in parampara. Parampara means without changing anything. As it is. Not Ramo Ramo, Hare Hare. That's as it is. Recently I sent one mail. What is that one? Did you see? Importance of
Pronunciation.
Sanskrit pronunciations. You read it? How Prabhupada was insisting to pronounce perfectly. It took at least 15 minutes with each devotee that time. Isn't it? So that is that much important. Sanskrit language is in such a way that if you mispronounce, the meaning gets changed. Hare means defeated. Krishna is defeated. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna is defeated. Krishna is defeated. What we are singing? We have no realization. For every aspect, every action in devotional service, even in material activity, there are 3 stages. Very first stage is offensive stage. In offensive stage, okay, you are neophyte, you can sing. But in correcting stage, second stage, in that we are supposed to correct it. As we correct and become perfect, then we are going to third stage. There is one event after this. Ravana's death, killing of Ravana. Rama become king for Ayodhya. That time, in another one king, Yayati, his name is Yayati king. He is also Rama's devotee. But somehow or other, he is the king, no? He went there, the ashram of Durvasa Mahamuni. There somehow or other, one woman was killed. And Durvasa Mahamuni thought that this is only Yayati, he has killed the women of the ashram. So, the complaint went to Lord Rama. Now Lord Rama wants to punish Yayati king. It's a devotee. So that Yayati's wife, she's chaste. So she doesn't want to see her husband is harassed. So it so happened that they had one boy and one girl also. She became very much distressed. Somehow all they are in search of her husband, they went. Actually they don't know where he is. They took actually. So this is the story. In that one very big storm, this that and all came all. Only 2 children, they were together and the wife is different. Some or other, the Yayati comes to Anjana Devi, Hanuman's mother. And she is giving boon that no one will harm you. Actually doesn't know that why he has come out, who is taking revenge over him, that and all she did not ask. Any guest come and surrender, they are giving, okay, blessings. That way. Then Hanuman came to know that yes, my mother promised to give protection. So he also telling, yes, my mother's words I will take. Okay? And you also promised the earth at any cost, I am going to protect you. Now Rama is seeking, finding, searching Yayati. At last Rama came to know. And Hanuman is actually weeping, crying and telling what is so thing happened like this one, Rama. I am always glorifying you. I am my life, you are my life. But this is so happened. But my mother gave promise. I cannot break that promise. I cannot go against you also. How this is a situation, complicated situation. So here these people, they are sending Angada to go to Rama and tell that one, we are all in distress. We are feeling very sorry for this one. And Yayati is your devotee only, please forgive him. So Rama gave words to Durvasa. Because the women killed her. Some or other I am going to punish the person who killed her. So Rama and Hanuman become enemies now. Angada went to Rama. Then Rama is telling, no. I already gave words. I cannot break my words. This is my system, my obligation. And they told, you are the king, you are everything, you can give, you can take back, nothing will happen to you. Then also said, no, I cannot get back my words. That to Durvasa means he did not say, his name itself Durvasa. So at last, and Hanuman also telling, no, I cannot break my words to my mothers. So the Rama coming and they both meet. Rama is telling, I am going to punish you. Hanuman telling, it is your duty, you do whatever be this one. Then Rama is saying, I am going to fight you. Yes, you can fight with me, no problem. You take your weapon, I am taking my bow. He said, I don't have a weapon. My weapon is only the name Lord Rama. That is only my weapon. I don't have any other weapon. Then Rama is telling, you do not know, actually if I shot you, then don't tell anything. You are not taking, you are depending upon the name. But you should understand me also. I am Rama, the king of all kingdoms. Hanuman tell you, no problem, Rama. Anything and everything is you. Why should I bother? My protection is only your holy name. He started telling Rama, 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 Rama. And he released his bow. That went, all the 14 planetary systems got disturbed. Then all this from Kailas, Lord Shiva and Parvati came there. From Vaikuntha, Lakshmi Narayan came there and they pacified. This is the trick of Parvati Devi. She wanted to know which is better. The power is better or the holy name is better. Service to Lord. Then Parvati is also telling, I am very sorry, my dear husband. Because of me, all these things happened. I am accepting my defeat. The Shakti is not that much, only the devotion is greater. So like that one, please understand, the holy name that never gets defeated. It got all. What is the sloka in Sikshastakam? Nam Nam Akari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shakti. Please understand this one. Your Shaktinis is okay, but the explanation, the description is Nija Sarva, Nija plus Sarva, Shakti. Nija means originally. Sarva means all. It is not having any shortcoming. Complete. Shakti means power. Even the Lord cannot have all power, the original power and His own power also sometimes. But the name contains all these things. Isn't it? This Draupadi, she could not find any other way. She is blasphemed, taken the robes from her, unrobing in front of this royal assembly. In future, no one is going to put in this calamity. So Draupadi accepted the role. And she proved that no one in this world can save anyone. It's not only the point for this Draupadi, it is for anyone else also, for us also. No one in this world, even the husband, the wife, the children, no one can help. This is the fact. That's why I told that don't get attached even to the wife and children. Give the love of God to them. So it is happening in Hastinapura. And she is calling Krishna, Hey Govinda. And he was in Dwaraka. Dwaraka and Hastinapura is not nearby, isn't it? Hastinapura is in the center. Dwaraka is the extreme west. Isn't it? From there, Krishna is taking care. Endlessly. The person who was unrobing Draupadi, he became fatigued. He could not pull out. That is the power of the holy name of Krishna. Anyone coming to attack us, the qualities of devotee in our series of lecture last, this one, gift from God, you can see now, when somebody is attacking, when we are in any situation, isn't it? What are the qualities? The same thing approved by Gajendra. Gajendra was the king of the forest. All came and tried to lift him. It was not possible. 1,000 years went on, but he was not. The same thing by chance if the crocodile caught the elephant on the earth, there may be some chances for the elephant to defeat crocodile. But crocodile's original place is water. Crocodile gets full strength in water. Elephant gets full strength on earth. Elephant loses strength in water. You got the point? So the crocodile got all strength and elephant loses the strength. But he was the king. He was the king for the Madurai, Tamil Nadu. He was devotee that time. He saw one lotus flower, then he remembered God. The lotus flower reminded him God, isn't it? So he plucked the lotus flower and offered to Krishna by Vishnu. Immediately, without hesitation, without informing even Lakshmi, he came down. That story you all know? Yeah, one more point I mentioned that one. Wherever one who is there, that prays, if not of his, is losing all the strength. If he occupy his own place, then he get all the strength. We are trying to become strong using our body, using our intelligence, but all are becoming, all the heroes becomes zeros. Isn't it? Everyone becomes zeros. At least at the time of giving up their bodies. Isn't it? Maybe Hiranyakasipu, Kamsa could even put his father in jail. The Hiranyaksha could even not allowing the earth to come out from water. They showed all their power, but at last they were defeated. Even human beings, everyone is trying to conquer the material world. No one is successful. Is there anyone? Hitler? Mussolini? Anyone else? I do not know many. I am weak in history. But Ramayana, Mahabharata, that is I can tell. Okay? So, it is not possible for us to conquer the material world. But one who helps his own, that is the soul, he can become strong. He can defeat the material world. He can even defeat the Maya. One who actually acquiring strength for the soul. Please understand this point. It's very, very important point. We are all really fools, but we expose ourselves as intelligent. It's not so. We are not intelligent. Who is intelligent? Who is intelligent? One who? One who works for himself, that is soul. Soul. For this body, you can get Sadaishwarya. What are the Aishwaryas? Aishwarya. All the wealth, all the knowledge, all the strength, all the famous, all the beauty, all the renunciation. Isn't it? But all these things not going to help us. Nahi nahi rakshati dumkum karane. We cannot neglect all these things. This is very, very important. This is very, very important point. Anything what we are acquiring, that is not going to help us. But anything that we are doing for our soul, soul requires only Krishna's service. Soul is the part and parcel of Krishna. Krishna is telling Aham Bija Pada Pita. So Krishna is the Father, Supreme Father of ours, and our present fathers, they are taking our souls and put into the womb of our this mother. The soul is of Krishna's. With the help of our father, the soul gets into the womb of our mother. Karmena, karmana dhaiva netrena, chanto dehopapaddaye, striya pravesha udaram, Purusha Reta Kanasrayaha. It's very, very important point. We are taking shelter at our Father's lotus feet. Please accept me. Purusha Reta Kana Asrayaha. We are taking shelter. That's why anyone who troubles his father cannot get the mercy of Krishna. Whatever may be the position of the father, if you go against the father, you will never get the mercy of Krishna. Please understand. The mother is only for the material benefits. Materially you can have all the facilities, but you cannot get that much unless the mother is pure devotee of Krishna. This exception for this is called devotee, sir. Otherwise, we are normally speaking for general. This I am going to talk in my series of lectures. That we are going to have next. That is gratitude to Guru and Gauranga. In that one we are going to see this point. Okay. So now we should understand that we have to give respect to the Father. Krishna is the Supreme Father. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself is Krishna come down to demonstrate this Hare Krishna mantra, demonstrated the Harinam Sankirtan. So everyone, they should do at home chanting. Chanting also kirtan like, and all together. Kirtan means even during the arati we can sing. That's a kirtan. Mangala arati, actually this Guru Pranam, that should be for lesser time, and Hare Krishna for longer time. 20 minutes in temple we do, at home we can do minimum 10 minutes. In that one 5 minutes Mangala, that one Guru Astakam. Then the remaining, more than Guru Astakam time is for Hare Krishna mantra. So Hare Krishna mantra is that much important. You do not know, in my life I am very much attached to all film songs. In my childhood I sing all the songs. Telugu, Tamil, Hindi and the Western music. But now even in my neighbors, they tune film song with big volume. I cannot tolerate. I am telling this is my own experience. Please understand. Many Westerners, they were drunkards, women hunters, meat eaters, gamblers. All got rid of all these bad habits. This is the effect of holy name. Everyone should realize this point. The holy name is very, very important. Many Muslims also, they got prize won. Even this year, Chaupati people, they conducted Bhagavad Gita competition. In that one Muslim girl, 13-year-old or something I think so, school goer, she stood first ranker. Muslim girl. She is telling what all the doubts I had, this Bhagavad Gita is giving all these things. She accepts. This is because Krishna himself spoken this one with his lotus mouth. It's not even Vedavyas right, this one. He has not written this one. What Krishna told, he wrote. But his realization was, Krishna is not ordinary person, he is Bhagavan. That's why he wrote Bhagavan Vacha. Otherwise he could have written Krishna Vacha, but he realized, no, it's not just Krishna has no weight. If we call Bhagavan, then only it got some weight for that one. He justified like that one. Anything we are doing, we should justify. That's why I told that Before occupying any post, we should acquire qualifications. Then only we can justify our post. Otherwise not. If we are not justifying, we cannot get the mercy of Krishna. Huh? Please understand. If we want to get the mercy of Krishna, we should have that thorough qualities. Otherwise not. Sometimes we are appointed in that post as though we don't have the qualities because of the circumstance. So what we have to do? We should try to acquire the qualities. We cannot misuse the power as though we don't have the qualities. One who got the qualities, he will never find faults with anyone else. He will try to convince him with compassion. If you have the qualities, you will develop compassion. You don't have qualities, you will develop anger. You will puff up with your false ego. This you can understand. Anyone who does not, who develop the false ego, they don't have appropriate qualities. Please understand this point. One who puffed up with false ego doesn't have appropriate qualities. One who has appropriate qualities never become angry. He will try to convince the person with compassion. That is the preaching. We don't want to find faults with anyone. Find faults with anyone, we cannot preach them. We cannot convince, cannot make them Krishna conscious. If we want to make them Krishna conscious, we should try to help. So Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj told that one, if you want to make one person pure devotee, how much blood we should sacrifice? Some gallons. Is it? Anyone is ready to sacrifice? They can only become preacher. So please understand. Anything that you are doing materially, develop your consciousness that you are not doing material activities, you are doing service to Krishna. Anything for the matter. You are going many people are computer engineers. They cannot think that I am working for a full boss. The full boss is giving you salary. That full boss, what he is giving, that only you are using for your family. And then also you are telling, he's a fool, he's a materialist. Because you have come to ISKCON and you understand what is matter and what is spirit, then you are blaspheming your boss who is taking care of your family. Isn't it? So how much you are Krishna conscious then? The Krishna conscious means even that action, what we are doing in our office, that we should treat as the service to Krishna. Krishna is fulfilling all the desires of all the people from time immemorial. That way Krishna is also fulfilling all material desires of all the people. So we are also instrument in that mission of Krishna. So we cannot think that I am wasting my time, I am working for this material, it's always he is bombarding this, that and all. So many people bring so many complaints. But the complaints means we are unable to see the cause of all causes. The cause is Maya. Cause of all causes is Krishna. We are not seeing Krishna. We are seeing only Maya. And we get agitated. And we want to take revenge. So this way we are spoiling our own character. So the four principles what I realized and I told you are, number one, don't find faults with anyone. Number two, not to create enmity with anyone. Number third, don't take side of anyone in a dispute. Fourth one,
Don't be the cause of
don't become the cause for the distress of anyone else. If you follow all these things, then we can easily become pure devotee. Is right? We have to do our sadhana. Many people, they are very, very good at their office work, but they are very, very poor in their own sadhana. Office work is not going to help at the time. Anta khale cha mam eva smaran mukta khalevaram. When the time we are going to give up our body, the official work result is not going to help us. Is right?